Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are here. We're a little early, but we're here. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys are having a great morning. Give me 1 second here. Get my stuff set up here, child. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Yes, hopefully you guys are having a great morning. I'm having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Miss Reba, 0616. Good morning. Good morning. And good morning to everyone coming in. It is Monday. I am still waking up. I am sleepy, but we got to get to the money. We got to get started this morning. Good morning, Kelly Davis. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. I see y'all coming in. I see everybody piling in. Good morning, Juice and T. Good morning, Kim K. Kelly. Good morning, Kim U. Good morning, Lizzie Wheeler. Good morning, Patricia Peaches Gordon. Good morning, Linda Gamble, Drea Marie. Good morning. Sylvia Blow, Sandra, good morning. Maria Perry, Denise Slay, Yvette McCovery. Hi, Lucille Greer, Cupcake Mamas. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Who else we got? Deborah Johnson and Pink, Cheryl Williams, Rock Solid. Good morning, Joyce Spick. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, my mod Linda Gamble. Good morning, ABK. Good morning, I'm sorry, Aries Girl Podcast. Ooh, y'all coming in. That is a content creator. You guys follow her. Gail Owens, good morning. Good morning, Aries Love. Good morning, Gloria Williams. Good morning, Rosalind Davis. Good morning, Now Later Mango. Good morning, Messy Host Atlanta. That's another content creator. Y'all follow her as well. Miss Sugar Mama, good morning. Good morning to everybody coming in. Let's get started because we have some great topics that we need to get through. All right. You guys are up and out them with me this morning. I'm happy to be working from home because I'm tired as hell. I did not feel like driving to the office. Yes, child. Good morning. Thanks so much, ABK, for the super sticker, dear. We appreciate you, okay? Yes, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate ya. All right. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. Gail West, good morning, dear. Good morning, Miss Sugar Mama. Good morning. Good morning, everybody coming in. Lana Thomas, good morning. Lizzie Wheeler, everybody coming in. Good morning. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Bernadette Clemens, good morning. Brenda B, good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get started, y'all. Celebrity news is always first, and that's where we like to begin. I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you guys slept well. I sure did. I slept too well that I didn't want to get up this morning. Charlene Matthews, good morning. Thanks for being here. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all, because we got some good stuff to talk about. All right, great stuff to talk about. Those of you that may have watched the show, welcome to Sweetie Pies. We have an update on Tim Norman this morning, so we're going to get into that. Just when you thought it was over for him because he was sentenced, no. There is more. Let's let let's let everything catch up. There we go. All right. This comes straight from the Missouri News, honey, on fox2now.com is where I found it. Missouri, their court rejects the appeal of Sweetie Pie's TV star Tim Norman in the unaliving for hire plot. All right, for those of you that watch the show, you know the story. I covered it over here. I talked about it. We're going to talk about it again this morning because there is, or are rather, some new developments as it relates to Tim Norman. All right. Now it says that the St. Louis says that a federal appeals court rejected an appeal from Tim Norman, honey, a former St. Louis-based reality TV show star in a unaliving for hire plot against his nephew. Y'all remember Andre Montgomery is the nephew in question, all right? Now it says that a federal jury previously convicted James Timothy Norman in September of 22 on 2 counts of federal unaliving for hire and 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud in the case. All right. It goes on to say that according to federal court documents obtained by Fox 2, that a court returned an opinion Tuesday to offer no reprieve as Norman's attorneys look to appeal his life sentence. Now, he is serving 2 life sentences. All right. It says that Norman is the son of Robbie Montgomery, who we know we call Miss Robbie, who founded Sweetie Pies in 1996. It says that the restaurant and Montgomery's family were the subject of a reality show produced by Oprah Winfrey's own network called Welcome to Sweetie Pies. I watched it, every single episode. I love the show. All right, let's continue. It says the federal prosecutor said that Norman, a co-owner of Sweetie Pie's soul food restaurant in St. Louis area, took out a $450,000 life insurance policy in 2015 on his nephew, Andre Montgomery Jr., with Norman's name as the sole beneficiary, okay? Says that Montgomery was fatally pow-powed in March of 2016. Phone records revealed that Norman arranged his death, okay? Norman is one of the 4 people to be sentenced in the conspiracy over Montgomery's unaliving. Travell Hill, the convicted triggerman, Terica Ellis, an exotic dancer, and convicted of setting Andre up and tipping off Norman and others about Andre's location prior to his unaliving, and Wael Yagman, which is Norman's insurance agent, have all been sentenced to several years behind bars. Okay, Terica Ellis is currently out. Okay, she's had time served, and she served her time. She's already out. Tim is looking at 2 life sentences. And what's the other guy? Travell Hill. He got quite a bit of time as well. He's still in there. He's the trigger guy. He's the one who was waiting outside for Andre when Andre was in a recording studio. He was lured outside by Terica Ellis, who was supposed to, well, she is an exotic dancer, a girl that Tim Norman used to deal with. And she was also dealing with Andre Montgomery as well. So she helped set him up. She called him outside to tell him that she had some jeans because she was selling clothes from out of her car. She told him that she had some jeans that she wanted him to come and look at. And so he was in the studio. He came outside to sit in her car and talk to her. Upon him getting out of her car to go back into the studio, the pow-powman, Travell Hill, actually pow-powed Andre right outside of the studio there in St. Louis. Tim set it all up. He actually paid them for doing said deed, and it came back to him. It went back to him. They testified against him, and he denied it. Once he got sentenced, he then turned around and filed an appeal, trying to still get out of this, which says to me, you did not take any accountability for what you did. Like, you still trying to get out of this situation and make yourself look good after you've been sentenced for this situation. It's so crazy. I don't understand why he just don't take accountability. Andre's mother is still grieving the loss. Give me 1 second. Let's play this. She's still experiencing this loss from her son, and you're sitting here filing an appeal as if you did nothing. Like, as if you did nothing. It's crazy. I don't understand. Let's go ahead and play what they're saying here.
Former St. Louis reality TV star James Timothy Norman will not get a chance to appeal his murder for hire convictions. A federal appeals court rejected the case. If you recall, Norman is the son of Robbie Montgomery, the owner of Sweetie Pies. He starred in the show with his nephew, Andre Montgomery, on the own reality show, Welcome to Sweetie Pies. Norman is convicted of murder for hire in the shooting death of his nephew. Last year, he was sentenced to 2 life sentences. Prosecutors say Norman hired the man who shot Montgomery, then tried to cash out a fraudulent life insurance policy.
I'm Santina Ferrucci, the ultimate pre-owned car buying.
Andre did not deserve that. He did not deserve that. And he went to Miss Robbie to tell her that Tim was after him, and she did nothing. She did absolutely nothing in this situation. And that's so sad, because all of this could have been avoided. Miss Robbie went out of town. Her house got broken into. I feel like it was Tim that did it. And Tim tried to blame it on Andre to make Miss Robbie turn against him, because he was already jealous of the relationship between Andre and his mom, Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie was taking Andre under her wing because he was a troubled child. He was a troubled teen. She wanted him to graduate high school, at which he did. She was very proud of that. At one point, he was staying with her, but then he kind of wanted to, y'all know how teenagers can be. They kind of start feeling themselves. He wanted to come and go as he pleased, and she just wasn't dealing with that anymore. So she allowed him to go and do his thing, and he was also working at the restaurant. So Tim would always, if y'all watched the show, y'all saw where Tim punched him in the chest, and Miss Robbie had to fire Tim and get on to Tim for the way that he was treating Andre. He just had this thing for Andre, and I feel like it was jealousy, because he knew that Miss Robbie was very close to him, and Tim felt a way about it. So I feel like he tried to pin that whole robbery of Miss Robbie's house onto him, and Andre even cooperated whenever they did a what was it, a lie detector test. Andre passed the lie detector test, in which that proved to Miss Robbie, because she didn't believe Andre whenever he told her that he did not do it. He did not do it. And he kept telling her, Miss Grandma, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And she did not believe him. He went and took that, and he left town because he was getting away from Tim, but he came back into town to cooperate and take that lie detector test. And he passed it to show her that he didn't do it. And she still had an attitude towards him. But he kept telling Miss Robbie that Tim is after me. Tim is trying to do something to me, and she did nothing to stop it. A mother knows how crazy their child is. I mean, Tim done served time in prison before, 10 years, for snatching a woman's purse, for robbing someone. So why did it not click in your mind, Miss Robbie, that your son could have done this and waited until you went out of town? She knew, Tim knew all of Miss Robbie's business. Tim knew where stuff was in Miss Robbie's house, so why would he not be the one to go in there and do it? And Andre kept telling her, check with Tim. Tim probably did it. She wasn't hearing that. She was not hearing that. So Tim went out here and got all these fake ass life insurance policies, put them on Andre, because he thought he was gonna get this huge payout, because all the restaurants that he kept opening up, that his mama told him to stop opening up, were in debt. He was in a lot of debt, Tim was, and he was trying to find a way to get the money back recoup the money back that he lost from opening all these damn restaurants that his mama told him not to open, that she wound up having to turn around and sue him to stop him. And he was still doing stuff. Tim was the problem child, but Miss Robbie didn't want to see that because that was her son. Y'all know sometimes you don't want to see it when your kids get acting up and doing stuff. You want to take their side, but has she given him tough love and told him, hey, this is not the way? I mean, she did cuss him out and fuss him out for, a few times whenever he was doing things to Andre, but I don't feel like she put her foot down enough with Tim, which now he's in prison and never ever gonna see the light of day, and he should not. You hired somebody to take out your own nephew. How sinister are you, sir? And the whole fact that your ass would go and file an appeal trying to get back out, knowing what you did. And his baby mama, y'all remember Janae, the one that had his son, little Timmy. If y'all watch the show, she even spoke out about how Tim was doing her, how she was afraid of Tim, how Tim would come over there. And several people said that they saw whenever the two of them were together, how Tim roughed her up and jacked her up against the car and was rough with her. He's crazy. Tim is crazy. Tim was putting paws on Janae and then turned right around and was doing the same thing to Andre. And then y'all remember Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives. She was dating him. She had to get a restraining order against him. She was saying that he threatened to take the lug nuts and stuff off of her car. Tim is a nut. I see y'all putting it in. He's crazy. He threatened to take the lug nuts off Jennifer Williams' tires because she chose not to fool with him no more. So she had to go get a whole restraining order to keep Tim away from her. Tim is psycho. He is exactly where he needs to be. And had he still been out, there's no telling what he would have done. I feel like, too, and I said it before, and a lot of people are like, Caramel, that's harsh. No, I feel like with all the life insurance policies he had out, and I heard it, he may have had one out on his own mama, he probably would have taken her out because he was so desperate for money. Tim was very desperate for money. I feel like he would have also taken his own mother out for the sake of getting that life insurance policy on her as well. So thankfully, with this situation with Andre, that got his ass locked up and off the street so that everybody could breathe a sigh of relief. I remember when they had the little, we're going to move on. This is the last thing. I remember when they had the, I think it was like a little reunion type thing with all of the family that was sitting up there right after Andre passed away. Kim Whitley was the one that was the person that was over it. Like she was the interviewer or whatever. Tim just sat there. You could tell the guilt was all over him. Did you guys watch that? I think I might have covered it on my show. Tim sat there just kind of looking off into space. He was very uncomfortable. He kept adjusting himself while they were talking about Andre. He was so uncomfortable. Everybody around him was crying. Tim shedded not one tear. He sat there like his ass was in the twilight zone. I'm talking about people sitting beside him. Charles and everybody else was bawling their eyes out. And he just sat there just looking like. And he kept adjusting himself. He was so uncomfortable. He was so uncomfortable. Miss Robbie was crying. The sisters were crying. It was a hot damn mess. It was a mess. And I said, then it's something about, this was before they even convicted Tim. I said, it's something about Tim that ain't right. Tim, I feel like Tim might have had something to do, and that's before they even found him guilty. I said, it's something about that damn Tim. There's something is not right. I feel like Tim might have had something to do with this shit. And here we go after they sentenced his ass. It was him. I felt like something was going on with Tim. I really did. I really, really did. So now his ass is sitting in prison where he needs to be. Thank God he's not getting out. And yeah, because you weren't doing shit but terrorizing everybody while you were out. But they say yes, says Miss Robbie felt that all that guilt. Yeah. And then his ass went to the funeral. Y'all know Tim went to Andre's funeral, you guys. Sitting up there, they said he had on a bulletproof vest. They said Tim came to Andre's funeral with a bulletproof vest, and he had looked like some security guards or something with him. I said, what the hell was he doing there? And he probably had that bulletproof vest on because he knew that people thought that he did it or had something to do with it. But said he sat there and he didn't cry. He was just sitting there. Everybody else around him bawling their eyes out. He didn't cry not one bit, they said. He just sat there just staring off into space. I said, wow. Wow, wow, and damn wow. So now, thank God, they denied his appeal for this case, and he will not be getting out. Thank the Lord, because he does not deserve to be out. And again, rest in peace to Andre Montgomery, and prayers for his mom, because I know Miss Michelle, honey, she is still dealing with the loss of her son. That was her baby boy that his own damn nephew took out. That's a horrible life, ain't it? Let's move on, though. Lord, that's so sad. Every time I think about it. Let's move on, honey. We got some more rest in pieces going on this morning. For those of you that watch the show 90210, Shannon Doherty, she passed away, you guys. Okay, they announced that. Shannon Doherty, star of Beverly Hills 90210 and Charm, has passed away at age 53, you guys, after losing nearly a decade-long battle with cancer. Okay, rest in peace to her. If you guys watched the show, I used to watch 90210. Looking back, I was like, that shit was so corny, but that was a good show. I enjoyed it.
I have no idea how long I'm going to be on chemo for. I have no idea if it's going to be, 3 months, or if it's going to be 6 months, or if we're going to, if after 3 months it's not working, if we're going to change again. Like, that's not something that I can predict. It's not something my doctors can predict. And it's scary. It's like a big wake-up call. At the same time, I got to say that there is some positivity there. And the positivity is that because my molecular structure of my cancer cells changed recently, it means that there's a lot more protocols for me to try. So, for the first time in a couple of months, probably, I feel hopeful because there are so many more protocols now. Whereas before I was hopeful, but I have no idea how long.
So that's her. If you guys remember her, she is from the show 90210. Shout out to Shannon, man. She had a long career in Hollywood. Unfortunately, she got sick with cancer and she wound up passing away at the young age of 53. That's young. That's young. So she is now at peace, hopefully. And wow. I do see you guys put in there that Dr. Ruth also passed away. She did pass away as well. She was 90-something years old, so she lived a very long life as well. So shout out to them and rest in peace to them. There is also another death that's Wanda, honey. Uncle Wanda. Let's go and talk about this right quick. Then we're going to move on. Uncle Wanda has another family member. I said it the other day. Death comes in threes. Wanda has another family member. Her first cousin also passed away. Now, y'all know her sister passed away first, okay? Then Kiki passed away not even a week or so after her sister passed away. So they had to go right back in and bury another family member. Now there's a third family member. Her first cousin, we're hearing, passed away. All right. Marcella, once again, hopped on her platform to announce for the family, okay, that that Wanda's cousin passed away. Okay, no, I don't know why she keep doing that. Well, I do, because Wanda's probably asking her to do it, but that's just completely out of order. You're not family. I don't feel like you should be hopping on your platform for clout and attention to be speaking on that. You're not family. So Wanda does have a third family member that she is getting ready to have to bury. All right. A lot of people were going in on Wanda, like they don't give a hot damn that she's grieving. A lot of people are saying that she's very insensitive and that she needs to get off social media. She did her last video where she was going off on people She was wearing a Raindrops t-shirt, like she's in support for Carlos King, like she was trying to send out some type of weird message or something. Yeah, weird. They were saying, why didn't you have on a t-shirt in memory of your niece Kiki, since you loved her so much and you say you're grieving your niece? Why didn't you have on a t-shirt made of Kiki with her face on it to say rest in peace to Kiki, versus a fucking Raindrops t-shirt sitting up there like you supporting so much with Carlos King? I mean, Carlos ain't even putting your ass back on the show, but you riding heavy for Carlos. All right. They're also asking why she still never addressed Funky Dineva. And they were also telling her that she, like I said, need to get off the internet and go grieve. All right. So shout out to what's happening. Let's go ahead and show these comments, all right, of what people had to say about her. About old Wanda, honey. But she keep hopping her. She hopped right on there, like right after all the situation with Kiki. She could not wait to get her ass on social media to start stirring up some more bullshit again. Let's go ahead and get into what the people are saying to Wanda. They said, if you were so concerned about Kiki that you should definitely be upset with Funky Dineva. It said that you and your daughter should be denouncing anything that he has said. And also as a human being, not even as a family member, should find him despicable. This is what people are saying to Wanda, because she's yet to address Funky Dineva in his 8-minute long rant about Kiki, saying that he feels like Kiki took her own life, at which that's not been confirmed. So you should not have gotten your ass up there to even say that. But Wanda did not address that, but she did hop on to address what other people had to say, including her own family members. Another person said that all this is non-necessary. It says that God is in charge. Let there be peace. Says that you guys never have to meet again, and we are strangers. Another person said, didn't this lady lose her sister also? It says that Wanda, get off the internet and grieve, okay? And this another person said that this live would have been a great time to show support for your late niece. May she rest in peace, by wearing a t-shirt in her memory. Instead, it was more important to wear a Raindrops t-shirt. It says that hopefully Carlos King see this live, because clearly you want his attention, okay? So that's what they had to say about Wanda, and to Wanda for her insensitive ass getting up there feeling like she had to be in support of others versus her own niece who just passed away. So they did just lose another family member. And I said it the other day, death come in threes. That's not going to be it. It's probably going to be another one. And boom, we get the news that there is another one. Not that I'm psychic or not that I spoke it on anyone, but that's usually how it happens. It happens in threes. So they are going to be grieving the loss of yet another family member, okay? According to CNN Piano Teeth over there. All right, moving on, child. Was that messy? I don't know. And I don't care. Moving on. Of course, you guys have known, unless your spaceship just landed last night, that there was some type of incident where Trump was standing up there running his damn mouth, and somebody decided to pow, 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 pow. And I ain't even know Buddy Cuz could move that fast, but Trump hit the deck, baby. They have the person who was in charge of this particular pow-powing. He has been unalived by federal agents. They said that a police officer reportedly encountered the Trump rally pow-power on the rooftop, but backed off once the man aimed his rifle at him. It said that the man pow-powed at Trump, and immediately after, okay? So this is the guy who actually did it. His name is Thomas Matthew Crooks, rather. They're saying that he was this guy who was bullied heavily in school. Usually those be the ones that turn out crazy. Let's go ahead and get into this.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
That is what happened, for those of you that don't remember. All right, so this says that, oh my God, says that Donald Trump gets escorted off stage after an alleged pow were fired at his rally. Okay, so you guys may have seen that. That is what happened. I will not continue to show the whole video because I don't know how YouTube will feel about it. So let's move on. We're going to get into the person who they're saying was responsible for this. Okay, so I just showed y'all a small clip so that you can be reminded of what happened. Okay, we're not going to continue to show that, but that is what happened. I ain't know Trump could move that fast. So I'm like, shit. Let's let this catch up, okay? A lot of people are saying that they believe that that situation was staged. I'm kind of leaning towards that way too. I don't know. Apparently, this person did not care for Trump. Now, it says that the classmate of Thomas Crooks reveals that he was bullied every day and described him as being an outcast. Let's go ahead and get into what this news source is saying. Shout out to the Shade Room, because that's where we're seeing it.
The presence here, you've had members of the community come and approach us, including one person who said he actually went to high school with this suspected shooter. I want you to listen to a little bit of our conversation there.
He was bullied almost every day.
In what way? Can you explain?
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays. So they're going to see someone like that, and they're going to target him because they think it's funny or whatever. So it's the best way I can describe it.
Large media presence here. You've had members of the community come and approach us, including one person who said he actually went to high school with this suspected shooter. I want you to listen to a little bit of our conversation there.
Y'all hear that? He was pretty much an outcast, somebody who was picked on. A lot of kids who grew up like that, who are bullied, they grow up to be the bully. Okay, when they're bullied as kids, they grow up to be the bully if that behavior is not checked. Okay, now they're saying that a classmate of Thomas Crooks, who has been identified as the pow that pow at Donald Trump during the Pennsylvania rally, was interviewed regarding his classmate's behavior and what could have led to his choice of violence. It says that the classmate of Crooks described him as an outcast and claims that he was bullied often. He goes on to say that although the classmate is unclear whether or not this led to a recent decision, that he does feel sad about the reality of what has occurred. Okay, so he looks troubled. He reminds me, and I ain't even trying to be funny when I say this. Do y'all remember the movie The Mask back in the day where the guy kind of looked a little deformed in the face and had the red hair, where Cher played his mom in the movie? This is an old movie. Old movie. He reminds me of the guy from the movie The Mask. And I ain't even trying to be funny when I say that. He just kind of reminds me of that guy. Do y'all remember that movie The Mask with Cher? And she had the little boy that looked kind of, I don't know, a little deformed or whatever with the red hair, and the kids used to pick at him. But that's who he reminds me of. His face reminds me of that. But that's who it was that actually initiated this powing at the Trump rally, you guys. So yeah, they wound up unaliving him for doing it. Y'all know if you do that at a president, child, they're gonna take you down, child. So who, child? Prayers, and more prayers. Moving on. Rocky. Yes, his name was Rocky in the movie. Y'all right. Y'all watched it. Yes, honey. Let's move on. Singer Jacquees, honey. Singer Jacquees. I guess congratulations are in order. Jacquees, honey, proposes to Deion Sanders' daughter, DeAndrea Sanders. Okay. Deion Sanders does not like Jacquees. He is not a fan of Jacquees, but now that's going to be your son-in-law. So get over it. DeAndre is expecting a baby by Jacquees. So he is, I guess, trying to step up and do the right thing and marry her, because he did propose to her. So I guess shout out to them. Because shout out to the Shade Room for announcing. It says that yes, says congratulations are in order that singer Jacquees proposed to DeAndrea Sanders at their baby shower. Okay, so they were at the baby shower. He dropped down on that knee, as you can see right here, and he has proposed to her. I wonder how Deion Sanders feels, because he had already made it known he don't care for Jacquees. That is not his choice of who he would want his daughter to be with. That's what he said.
Let me see. Oh. It's a wife. Let me see. Oh.
What she got on?
It's a wife. Let me see. Oh.
What she got on? The ring is nice. The ring is nice. She got big like overnight. The last pictures I saw of her, she wasn't that big. Like, wow, she got big overnight. So congratulations to her. She had some situations to where she could not get pregnant. She tried for a while to get pregnant. She was doing IVF and everything. Then she finally wound up. She's saying this is her miracle baby. She was very happy to find out. Her dad was happy that she was pregnant, but not pregnant by Jacquees. He was like, I'm happy about the baby, but not about the baby daddy. Like, he does not like Jacquees. Not sure what the issue is between them, but hopefully he gets over it, because now that's going to be your son-in-law, and now that's going to be her baby daddy. All right. And that's going to be her husband. All that. So get over it. Get over it, Deion Sanders. Okay. She loves him. He's trying to make an honest woman out of her and marry her and do the right thing. So I mean, I can't even hate on that. Shout out to them. Love is love, child. Hopefully they make it. They can have this family and do what needs to be done. Maybe that will calm Jacquees down, child, and hopefully he don't sing too much in your damn ear, child, because that might cause y'all to get divorced because he be doing too much. Anyway, and moving on, child. All right. Somebody said put some clothes. I kept saying what the hell she got on. It looked like it might be a bathing suit. Like, was she about to get in the pool or something? Like, girl, why is you walking around with all your stuff out, with all your boobies hanging out? Sis, like, girl. All right, let's move on to this next topic, child, because there is more. All right, so a 1-year-old is found by a trucker after the mother, and it says it's since been arrested, abandons him during Storm Beryl, okay? So sad. This is a sad. I hate reporting on stuff like this. Anytime it relates to children being mistreated, or so, I don't like talking about this, but this is a hot topic, so we're going to talk about it, okay? Let's get into it.
Truck driver Reginald Walton was heading down Highway I-10 in Louisiana Tuesday when he thought he saw a doll on the roadside.
I saw it move, and I said, hey, that looks like a baby.
Walton stopped and found a 1-year-old boy alive in a ditch. Local investigators believe the boy and his 4-year-old brother were abandoned by their mother as then Hurricane Beryl slammed ashore on the Gulf Coast. The 4-year-old was found dead Monday in water along the same highway behind a visitor center. Authorities say they arrested the boy's 25-year-old mother on several charges, including murder.
We looked at this 1-year-old as our miracle baby.
I don't feel like I'm a hero.
In Texas, hundreds of thousands of people face another day trying to stay cool amid Beryl-related power outages and sweltering temperatures. Progress is being made, but CenterPoint Energy says around 500,000 customers could be without power until sometime next week. About the same amount of time forecasters predict. Truck driver Reginald Walton was heading down highway. The dangerous heat wave will linger over the state.
From road and bridge washouts to homes destroyed, the damage is significant.
In the Northeast, 2 Beryl-related deaths reported in Vermont as remnants of the massive storm spawned tornadoes and flash floods across the region. The National Weather Service confirmed at least 7 twisters in New York Thursday, and some parts of New England saw a month's worth of rainfall. The flooding threat moves south into the weekend, where up to 4 inches of rain could fall along parts of the I-95 corridor between New Jersey and the Carolinas. For City News, I'm Laura Aguirre. The dangerous heat wave.
That baby had to been scared out there in the woods by himself. Thank God no animal did anything to that baby. That God was definitely looking over that baby. That's so sad. Unfortunate for the baby's brother, who they found in that pond, who was unalive. The mother is being charged for that. Sad. I hate reading stuff like that. Jesus. And also the child was out there in those hot temperatures. This was during the day. Look at the temperatures there. Louisiana is in the hundreds. So that baby is out there with no water, crawling around out there in them weeds and that high grass. Thank the Lord that no alligators or nothing, no snakes. And when I think about stuff like that, that's what came to mind. No alligators, no snakes. Because y'all know in Louisiana, alligators and snakes and all types of shit be out there. So thank God that no animal harmed the baby, that they were able to find this baby. God put that trucker in that place at that particular precise time to see that baby so that he could help save that baby. Thank God they got the baby safe and sound. Oh my God. The mother, girl, I don't know what the hell you were thinking. I don't know what happened in this situation, how you got disconnected from your children like this to where they, one is unalived and the other, of course, is going to be taken away from you. And of course, you are arrested. It says that the boy's mother, Aaliyah Jaques, who is 25 years old, has been arrested in Mississippi and faces murder and unaliving and other charges for allegedly abandoning her children in Louisiana. It says that according to CNN, that the investigation began Monday afternoon when the 4-year-old boy's body was found floating in water behind a rest stop off of I-10 in Callicocious Parish near the Texas state line. It says that his cause of death was not announced. It says that the day that the Hurricane Beryl made landfall in Texas and weakened as it impacted Louisiana. So the baby was found in Louisiana. The mother was arrested in Mississippi. She didn't give a hot damn about her kids. You done went to a whole nother state and left your damn kids behind. You need to be arrested, okay? So prayers to the baby. I pray the baby is okay. The mother, you are where you need to be, which is arrested, because you should not abandon your children. They do not ask to be here. Bottom line is you are a mother. And you are a mother until they're no longer here or until you're no longer here. All right. It doesn't matter how old your kids get, you are still a mother and you're still responsible for being there. Okay. And that goes for any mother out there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, honey. These people, child, that are out here, these squatters are doing the absolute most. This man found some squatters staying in one of his sheds and he put them out. He put them the hell out. They done moved in and then put the dogs in and everything else. And he told them they got 5 minutes to get the hell up off his property. I said, I know that shit right. You don't just move in on somebody's stuff and feel like you could just live there. Like you can just live there. Let's go ahead and get into this.
What the motherfuckers think they can just pop up at a vacant house and they gonna stay?
Man.
And bring some fucking dog.
I don't know.
You mad.
Say, man, y'all ain't moving fast enough. I'm gonna go the fuck off. You don't know me, man. Go that way.
Oh, okay.
Man, I so apologize, man.
No, you good. That's not your fault.
Y'all
No, y'all's
get
fault.
this shit and move around, bro. What's wrong with you? What? Say, man, you don't gotta be here at all. You ain't supposed to be here. What the motherfuckers think they can just pop up at a vacant house and they gonna stay?
Man.
And bring some fucking dog.
I don't know.
Say, man, y'all ain't moving fast enough. I'm gonna go the fuck off. You don't know me, man.
The dog was like, let me get the hell on too.
Go that way.
Oh, okay.
Man, I so apologize, man.
No, you good. That's not your fault. No, y'all's
Get
fault.
this shit and move around, bro. What's wrong with you? What? Say, man, you don't gotta be here at all. You ain't supposed to be here.
Shout out to callmeish.com for this clip, y'all. It's so many people out here that's thinking that they can just be out here just living in people's stuff unbeknownst to them, and then you got to go through the courts and pay all this money to get them out. These squatters be doing the damn most. Well, move up in your damn house. We've talked about squatters quite a few times on my channel, where people just move into your house and you can't just put them out legally. Like, you literally got to go through the courts. It costs money to file court documentation to have somebody evicted, and then you got to wait until it's your hearing, and then you got to wait for the sheriff to come out, and meanwhile this person is still standing in your property and you can't do shit about it. And if you go in and try to illegally evict them, then you wind up owing them. They can sue you. It's so unfortunate that the laws are the way that they are. This man was not waiting on no damn sheriff for nobody. He told him, y'all better get the hell on. You better move around. He done threw that shit across the street. Even the damn dog dude, he better tap dance his ass right on behind him and get right on up. And you done moved in and moved your damn dog in. How the hell you move a dog in? And what you doing with a damn dog if you ain't got nowhere to stay? I just don't understand it. Homeless people, you should not have a fucking dog, because it's already unfortunate that you don't have a place to stay. You don't know when your last meal is. How the hell you taking care of a fucking dog? Like, let the dog go. Dogs, animals can find their own way. Animals can find their own food. It's selfish as hell for you to be sitting there having a damn dog when you struggling. And it's crazy as hell for you to feel like that it's okay for you to stay up in somebody's stuff and that you're okay to do that. So I'm happy this man found out they was living in his shed and he put them the hell out, because listen, no, that's just uncouth. All right, let's move on. Yeah, that mother do need to be under the jail. I see y'all putting it in there. I see you putting it in there, child. I know they were mad as hell when they got put out. And I know this is how they felt, honey, when they got put out, child.
You got no woo. Yeah, baby, I can't cut me all the time.
That's right.
You got no woo.
He said, y'all get the hell out my shed. And that's how they felt.
Yeah, baby, I can't cut me all the time. You got no woo.
And you know I ain't got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, baby, I can't cut me all the time.
And you know I ain't got nowhere else to go.
You got no woo. Yeah, baby, I can't cut me all the time. I'm
Child. I have to save that clip because that give me a good little kiki when I need one, y'all. All right, let's move on to the next topic, y'all. Yes, girl. They say this gets me every time. I have to hold on to that clip because every time I need a good little laugh, I can always count on that man to send me right on there. Okay, I'm gonna always get a nice little kiki off that one. All right, so yes, child. Somebody said, "What's wrong with you, bro?" Right. All right, so we have a sneak peek for those of you who are Braxton Family Values fans, okay, of the show. The show is coming back in August, okay? That's right around the corner, child. August the 9th, the show will be coming back on. Minus Tracy, as you can see. Tracy is not here with us anymore. I'm not sure if they captured any footage of her where they'll be showing like footage of her on the show. It's going to be bittersweet because I told y'all Tracy was one of my favorites out of all of them, okay? Tracy was one of my favorites. So rest in peace again to Tracy, but the show is coming back August the 9th. We do have the trailer. We have the sneak peek for that. Let's go ahead and show it now.
Look at God.
Braxton to return to the show.
We have a lot to talk about, a lot to share. Being a Braxton is my legacy. It's my birthright. We've dealt with a lot. We have a missing piece. It's never going to be the same without her. With our family, there's always an opportunity for things to go left. I'm telling some jokes. They didn't tell you to stick to singing. I'm going to tell you what your joke sounds like. Ask me if I'm a tree. Are you a tree? No. Exactly. Family is very important for all of us. Our school. If I hit the bullseye, get a grandbaby. You told my children get vasectomies?
If they don't want kids, yeah.
Aren't you setting something up for me? I'm going to do it. Get you a date. You ready? Ready, Freddie.
Last time we talked, y'all were going to take it another step.
I just have one question for you.
The Braxtons are bad guys. I haven't performed in over 4 years. Just a few months ago, I had a major scare involving my heart. Every day, I'm like, I hope I don't get sick. Hope I don't get sick. I just lost a child! There are parts of my story that has to be told. I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't strong enough to see it.
I'll stop the entire show.
The Braxtons premieres Friday, August 9th on WeTV. Stream on All Black.
All right. It looks like I'll be watching because I am a fan of the show. It looks like it's going to be good. They are going to be still talking about Tracy. So that's good. They're keeping her memory alive. They're still trying to set that mama up on a date, girl. It's weird how she still have not moved on and married, or not married, but that she's dating. It's weird. I think she's still hung up on Papa Braxton. I mean, I think she's still in love with Papa Braxton. She just hurt that he did her the way that he did her. And I feel like that's kind of keeping her from being able to move on. And whoever she meets and they try to hook her up with is never good enough for her. Because they never work out. She don't never stay with nobody. So every single season they trying to hook Mama Braxton up with somebody, baby, and child. No, I think she's still, her heart is still a little bit with her ex-husband. And of course, y'all know he's remarried and moved on to the woman who cheated and was supposed to be the damn babysitter, child. And yeah, took that woman husband, Lord, but he's still married to her like over 20 something years. I think her name is Wanda, to be exact. Okay, Miss Wanda is what they call her. But yeah, so that is the Braxton's child. So I'll be watching again. That will be back on August the 9th on the OWN. Is it on the OWN? It's on or we? Let me back it up, child. I don't want to tell y'all wrong, honey. I don't want to tell y'all wrong, Lord. I think it's on the We network. They always been on We, so I think it's on We. Braxton Family Values. Let me read. Yeah, it's gonna be on the We. It's We on the We network. Oh, yep, We TV original. Yep, We TV. Boom. All right, because I know it's always been on We. So yep, that's gonna be on We TV August the 9th. All right, so you guys watch. I will be watching and probably doing like a little recap too on that because I do enjoy that show. Let's move on. We're breezing on through. Yep, it is on WeTV. It is on WeTV. Thank you guys in the chat, honey, because I know it's all. Because I know a lot of these networks are actually changing. Like Love and Hip Hop, they're not actually on the original channel that they used to be on. They're on a different platform now. So, but shout out to the Braxtons. Let's move on, honey. Now, this prisoner child, I don't know why he felt like this. His ass can be ordering like Uber Eats. He ordered some wings and some damn potato wedges to be delivered to the prison. I don't know why he thought that was going to be able to pass through. He was going to get this order of wings and shit up in there, but they told him no. So the Georgia Department of Corrections had to tell one of the prisoners when he ordered through Uber Eats child some food to come up in there And they told the lady she could not deliver it there. Let's go ahead and play this because I thought this shit was funny.
Yeah, I done seen it all. This man from prison done ordered him a whole platter of wings. And them folks told me to turn it right back around because he cannot have this. Look at this. This man done ordered him a platter of wings and some potato wedges. Look, y'all, this is the order right here. I don't know what y'all folks in Jackson be doing, but y'all be tripping.
What the hell was he thinking,
Look, y'all, I just left the prison. They told me to turn it back around and donate it to somebody else. Get somebody else to do it. Yeah, I done seen it all. This man from prison done ordered him a whole platter. I ain't gonna lie, that man had me feeling some type of way because I'm thinking I'm finna deliver this man his last meal before they execute him. When he done sat there and ordered a meal on Instacart, that man finna eat good in the prison. I can't make this stuff up, but man, let me tell you something. God may not come when you want it, but he right on time. Cause get with me and my kids eating for dinner tonight. Some wings and some potato wedges.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, that man had me feeling some type of way because I'm
her kids gonna eat
and
them
them folks told me to
wings.
turn it right back around because he cannot have this. Look at this. This man done ordered him a platter of wings and some potato wedges.
Wings look good too.
Look, y'all, this is the order right here. I don't know what y'all folks in Jackson be doing, but y'all be tripping. Look, y'all, I just left the prison. They told me to turn it back around and donate it to somebody else. Get somebody else to do it.
Buddy Cuz done ordered several flavors too. Y'all see how them wings set up? They're like buffalo, some lemon pepper, and something else going on there. He done ordered, child, like he having a little party up in prison. That shit crazy.
You know,
oh my God.
Deliver this man his last meal before they execute him. When he done sat there and ordered a meal on Instacart, that man finna eat good in the prison. I can't make this stuff up, but man, let me tell you something. God may not come when you want it, but he right on time. Cause get with me and my kids eating for dinner tonight. Some wings and some potato wedges. I ain't gonna lie, that man.
What made him do that? Thinking he was gonna get some damn wings up in there. They're like, you better get your ass back and eat that damn bologna. You're not about to get no damn wings up in here. Like, sir, he was tripping. Okay, he know he ain't getting no damn wings. They look like Publix or something. But his ass to order. He done caught up there to Publix. Yeah, is this? Can you transfer me to the deli? This nigga done order. They done transferred his ass to the deli from the damn prison. He done made a whole order up in the deli, child. They done told his ass, sir, you not getting no damn potato wedges and no damn wings. Get your ass back there and sit down somewhere. No, sir. Sir, no, sir. Okay. All right, child. This is how happy I am, child. Nah, I ain't even gonna say that. What the hell going on with this lady right here? What the hell going on with this lady? Shout out to the Little Mo Show. I don't know what she thinks she doing. I don't know where she got this footwork from, but baby, it's time to sit down because somebody need to turn you off, okay? I need a good little laugh this morning when I found this, baby. I said, what is going on here? Child, mama is getting it. Look at this footwork. Little pink panties showing and everything. Come on, mama, with the trap music. Come on, mama. Come on, mama. What mama doing, y'all? Y'all please come get y'all auntie. Lord, auntie is stomping like she killing roaches, baby. Auntie is killing roaches on stage, baby. What is auntie doing up here? It's the music for me. What is auntie doing? Auntie. Baby, them arms is just a flailing, them feet is just a stomping, baby. Look at mama, I'm gonna need you to calm it down. They filming her like she is getting it up there, y'all. What the hell, y'all? Baby, mama is getting it. Ain't no more roaches up there, mama. You killed them all. You killed all the roaches on the stage, baby. Ain't no more up there, okay? What's this little slide to the side right here, though? Y'all, what is mama doing? Get it, mama. They said, get it, mama. Get it, mom. Why y'all encouraging this mess? That's what I want to know, okay? Y'all are encouraging this BS. I cannot. What is she doing? Mama, you are not invited to the cookouts, okay? Because we don't dance like that at our cookouts. I'm sorry. You cannot come to the cookouts doing that. We done stepped on somebody's damn corns and bunions up in there doing all this shit right here, this stomping and stuff. No, ma'am, okay? No, you are not invited to the black cookout doing that. No, ma'am. And get off my screen with that now, okay? Goodbye to you. Y'all, what was she doing? Lord have mercy. Let's move on to the next topic, child. She was doing the absolute most. Mama was stomping it out of there, okay? She was 8 times stomping up there. 8 times stomping up there with her little church shoes on. Get it, mama. Get it, mama. Get it. All right, let's move on to our last topic of the morning, child. These people right here is crazy. All right, these be the ones. These be the ones. Now I said, shaking my head that a Florida mother is arrested for allegedly inciting a 500-person riot, honey, after she told her daughter's followers to vandalize a local skating rink because they canceled her party. It says that she told them to tear the F out of them, child. She says, and I'll pay y'all asses. So she offered to pay them for going in there tearing up the damn skating ring because they canceled her daughter's party. Let's get into what the news publication had to say. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk.
Stephanie Pedroso is among more than 24 people arrested after this incident. I want to show you this right here because it goes back to this brawl leading to one teen being thrown through a barbershop window. 10 Tampa Bay's Aaron Parsegian joins us to explain why law enforcement is going after this unique charge.
Wow.
Business is back to normal here at Astroscape Brandon, but back in May, this was the scene of chaos. The sheriff's office says that chaos was sparked by one angry mom. From a teen thrown through a barbershop window to hundreds brawling in parking lots sprawled out along Brandon Boulevard. Investigators say this mess on May 18th, which shuttered local businesses and took deputies 6 hours to control, would not have happened if Stephanie Pedroso didn't encourage it.
This wasn't a party that was big and got out of control. This was far from it. This was someone who was upset, who was pissed because she was told no.
Sheriff Chad Chronister says Pedroso was irate when Astroscape canceled her daughter's birthday party for breaching a contract.
She was 3 for 3.
Owner Chris Magania says she failed to hire security, was reselling tickets, and posted unauthorized flyers for something much different than a kid's party.
That kind of stuff with booty contests and all that nonsense, that's not for us, man, you know? So we were within our rights to cancel her party, and that's what we did. She came in, flipped out, cussed and screamed, and then posted nonsense about come to the skating rink the next night.
Not just go there, but cause problems.
We have this defendant on video saying, and I quote, "I hope everyone shows up to tear this up tomorrow."
At one point,
wow,
she even tells all her followers and during her live stream that she has money and she's willing to pay individuals to come down and riot and cause destruction.
And a crowd of more than 500 showed up. Pedroso is now charged with inciting a riot, a unique law recently made stiffer by the state legislature. The sheriff's office says Pedroso's arrest concludes the investigation into this entire incident. If convicted, she faces up to 5 years in prison. In Brandon, Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.
Unbelievable video there. Pedroso also facing charges of unlawful use of a communication device and driving with a suspended license. Frank Wiley, Stephanie Pedroso is among more than 24.
How you driving on a suspended license and you gonna incite this type of BS right here? You already weren't supposed to be driving. Then you gonna hop your ass on social media and tell over 500 people to go down to the skating ring and be on that bullshit. Like, girl, charges on top of charge. You should have got a charge for that shit you had on too, with your breasts all hanging out, looking a hot, funky mess. A hot, funky mess. They need to put your ass under the jail because you too damn old and you should know better, okay? You know good and well you're not about to go in no skating ring on no ghetto mess, talking about no booty popping and mess where probably other kids going to be up in there trying to have a good time as well. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Take that ghetto mess somewhere else. You should have had the party at home. You should have had the party at your house if you wanted them to be up in there acting ratchet like that. And don't nobody care if you paid your money. It's certain rules and regulations that you have to follow whenever you rent out a space. And if you can't follow those rules and regulations, then you can't have the party there. Clearly, you don't understand laws and rules. Clearly, because your ass was riding around with no damn license. Your license was suspended. So clearly you have no respect for law, authority, or anybody else, including yourself. And you are exactly where your ass need to be. Locked the hell up with your ghetto ass. Locked the hell up with your ghetto ass. Okay. Yes. And then you printed flyers too for the bullshit. Like, girl. But anywho, and anyway, her ass is in jail today. Okay. It says that it took officers about 6 hours to completely get the scene under control. A total of 23 minors and 3 adults were arrested at the scene. Said that Peroso was charged with 1 count each of inciting a riot, unlawful use of a two-way communication device, and driving with license suspended. Said that she was released on a $2,500 bond and is currently awaiting trial. So she is out on bond, but your ass still going back to jail because clearly everything was on video from what we saw. It's on video. So I don't know what to tell you, sis. You better go ahead and lawyer up. You better go ahead and lawyer up. That money you was going to pay for that party, you better go on and put it towards a lawyer because your ass is getting ready to be in jail, getting swallowed up. All right. That is our show for the day. I hope y'all enjoyed, honey. Please don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Love you guys down. Please, please, please hit the like button and support the channel. For those of you joining for the very first time, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because as you see, we have fun over here. We have the tea over here, and we always, honey, have some good laughs as well. Okay. Shout out to, let's go ahead and give a rundown to the content creators that joined Just the Tea, please. It's Chrissy time if you're here. Thanks for being here, love. Girlfriend Chronicles, Messy Hoes Atlanta, Aries Girl Podcast, Truth TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Chronicles of Kim K, and Dear Reef Talk. Those are my usuals that are in the chat. If you're here today, thanks for being here. Thank you so much to my mods, KBR, Linda Gamble, Tara Daniels, and Belle Wilson. Thank you all for being here and modding for me as well. And also to my Caramelians that stopped by this morning, all 500 and something of you guys that spent your morning with me. I appreciate you all. And please make sure you have a great Monday. I will be back for our official pop-in later on today. All right. Just be looking for your notifications. I've already started getting my show together for that as well. So you guys have a blessed Monday. Love you all down. Be safe out there, honey. And I love you all. And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Let's get you guys out of here. Let's get some music going. Love you guys. Bye.